So there's another poem that makes me think about the idea of just, when thinking about ladders and ladders of distance, and there's a particular line in this poem that relates to my growth and just sort of the recognition. For me as a poet and a performance artist, my ladder has become my pen and my microphone, and that the microphone is the prominent thing that features in this piece, and it's called Special. I felt special. Like the first flower dawn finds when the sun decides to shine and you smile pride and pointed a warning finger that Uncle Sam recruited my admiration. This young star who found a spot where I could twinkle in your eye in a place where we are destined to be, a house that held few successes. See, my daddy treated his dreams like women. He paid little attention to them and failed to keep them all, but he had me. And in the center of that living room, in that house, he could show his friends what God destined me to be, so I performed. Everything that my imagination could craft, it was my responsibility to make my father laugh. Now tell me, who teaches a man resilience? Because the Marlboro Man just shows you the picture of strength in leading men in movies are edited into significance. And my father, he went through lives like packs of cigarettes, packs every day, and crumpled after work like reels on the cutting room floor until the show began and I brought back his smile for an encore and we grew, both of us. I grew up and he grew tired. See, I guess he lost his inspiration. See, he puffed on his hope and he blew away all his dreams. But me, I never lost my aspirations. I guess it was the secondhand smoke. Two men caught in the cycle of life at different points, at different times. It was just a matter of time before our relationship flatlined. It was 9:15, and I never felt further away from him. Shooting star aiming for a better way. Tension was thicker than air that day. When I told him I was leaving, and I was never coming back, but couldn't maintain when I realized he had nothing left to say. The last time I saw him was for closure. Eyes closed, casket closing out. I blow smoke through my nose. Depression set in like cancer, blackened his spirit in chaos until he coughed up confusion, lost his will, then wrote one. Turned that living room into an ashtray. Last act of a man who played with passion and threw all of his hopes away. And now I pull on cigarettes, trying to capture Daddy's love back into my soul. I bought my first pack when I left that day. It was 9:45 and I never felt closer to him. And I'm still seeking smiles, making a living, finding room in people's minds, and I blow hope into the air. See, Daddy, I make every venue home. And I always raise the mic stand up whenever I touch the stage so you can see how much a little baby boy has grown, so smile for me, Dad. Point that warning finger at Uncle Sam recruit my purpose and wrap me in God's divinity so that I can find strength when I look to the sky and see the star you destined me to be, but you came to be, so smile for me, Dad. I inhale, trying to capture the time that we've missed. Exhale and blow my love to you with a kiss, and I try to remember how it feels to be special. And some days you just want a ladder because you just want to get away from having. Anybody ever had a bad day? Y'all ever had a bad day? Okay. Now, can anybody tell me, when you give an inanimate object human characteristics, does anybody know what the term for that is? You know? No. Okay. We talked about this a little bit. It's called personification. Now, I want you to imagine what happens if everything around you, you're just hoping for a ladder to get you away because everything around you has seemed to turn its back on you. This might be what it might seem like. So all of you working parents and all of the things and responsibilities you have, I'm pretty sure you've possibly had one of these days. The sunlight is mad at me for sleeping at light, saying, the sun is just not right. So of course I gotta wake up now. My bank account, my money's about to break up now. I wish I could get them to make up now. I just gotta figure out how. I run my water, but that doesn't like me, and even the shower gel wants to fight me. Grab my bath sponge and ask politely, is it okay if you just wipe me? The temperature changes constantly because the hot and cold water enjoys mocking me. I'm like, y'all quit playing possibly so that I can lather and bathe properly. But obviously it's a mockery because I'm arguing with inanimate property, and today is just one of those days. I gotta brush my teeth with my toothbrush here. The toothpaste is fussing, saying I lost her lid. Now she's all cried out, sobbed and sighed all out. She said, squeeze my insides out. My brush is conspiring and it's really getting tiring because my clippers he's contemplating hiring. A little mishap when I'm trying to line in makes a bald head an option we're vying with. Lazy son of a gun, what are those bristles for? He didn't like the question, hated me even more, so he talked to my razor, said get them real clean so the aftershave will give him a little extra sting. I'm a victim in my own house and I'm seeing impending doom, and the funny thing is I haven't even left my room. Decided to get breakfast before I depart, but my breakfast couldn't provide me spark. The fridge is like, who goes there? Without the arc, I'm like, it's me, yo. He's like, I don't know no me, yo. The freezer was like, it ain't nobody that we know. All right, that's cool. Go ahead in front of me, yo. I'm out the front door and this is what I don't need. I got into my car, my attitude kind of stank. My car took offense and it wouldn't even crank. Not this morning, baby, work with me. Took a whole lot of persuasion and coercion. I said, I'll park you beside an Escalade or an excursion. I got to my job, nobody would speak to me. The elevator doors closed kind of weak to me. My radio on my desk had a real stank frequency. The keyboard keys felt like they didn't love me, and even my monitor looked a little fuzzy. My boss never came by, coworkers had no convo, the mail guy sailed by. I said, I'll bring you down tomorrow. Phone never rang, voicemail light never lit, and it seems like everybody else called this morning and quit. And my insurance agent called, I'm still in the daze because he said the rates on all my policies got raised. My doctor called me to tell me what my x-ray had shown. He said he couldn't believe it. He said I had no bones. I said, now how's that possible on the x-ray of the chest? He said, even that machine staged a protest. I said, I gotta go again. He said, tomorrow at 10. I said, okay, doc, I guess I'll see you then. With enemies like this, do I really need friends? I just wish this whole bad day would end.